Where did we leave off? Yesterday. We went
Was it Great Sand Dunes?
No, we went to the
Yesterday
Rocky
I went to
Mountains.
Rockies.
Yeah, the Rocky Mountains was cool. We went in on the Wild Basin side, and
Got bamboozled apparently.
I don't know if we got bamboozled. I was looking it up later, and I think the other entrances were closed. I'm not 100% sure, but we didn't really see much Rocky Mountain. It was more like a mountain forest.
It was like driving off-road through a forest,
Yeah.
except this vehicle is not built for off-road.
It wasn't too much fun. The trail started getting tighter for the vehicle. So we parked and did a little bit of walking. We went to this, what is that, a stream?
It's like a stream, yeah.
And that was nice. The water was freezing, very cold.
It felt really good though.
Yeah, the air was very crisp.
Yeah. Thin,
Yeah.
but it was nice. It was really nice.
So that was cool. From there, we started driving towards, forgot where we went.
We started driving towards Mount Rushmore
Okay.
right after.
Made good timing. We stopped 30 minutes outside of Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Stayed at a hotel parking lot. It was crazy. Number one, there started to not be a lot of stuff around us. Like even when we needed to pump gas, you had looked up an Exxon,
Yeah.
and it ended up being a WT.
Some-
gas and go.
Some local shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we left the Rocky Mountain National Park, drove through Wyoming into South Dakota, and there's not much there. You'll get a city, or not a city, but like a town every 100 miles or so.
Yeah. It's like dark, nothing out
Dragonflies were getting splattered
there.
on
Oh,
the
that
windshield.
was bad.
It was a bad day to be a dragonfly yesterday. But we drove, probably got to where we needed to go to sleep around 10:30ish. We parked, and then what?
Pretty much went to sleep. We talked to a friend for a little bit, and then, went to bed for the next day. The night was crazy. We woke up, it was early morning by the time we woke up, maybe 5 a.m., but we were both freezing. Our toes were so cold. I know mine were cold.
It's horrible.
But then it heated up pretty quickly. Like once 8 a.m., 9 a.m., it was like 70 degrees.
something.
Yeah. We were 30 minutes from Mount Rushmore. We just checked it out. That was super cool. What did you think of Mount Rushmore?
Mount Rushmore is crazy to think that a handful of dudes carved faces into the mountain.
Yeah.
But it's a lot more was there than I expected. There was a visitor center, the gift shops.
The Walk of Flags.
Oh yeah, the Walk of Flags. I didn't know that was there.
Yeah, that was cool. The state flags.
There's like a theater there. But overall it was really cool. In the gift shop they had huckleberry and choke cherry. I never heard of a choke cherry in my life before.
We should have tried the jelly beans.
Yeah, I only wanted to try it though. I can't justify buying a whole thing though.
Yeah, it was a big bag of jelly beans
Because
or
I'll
taffy.
eat it in one shot.
Yeah, I was thinking about that with
That's
the
like,
taffy.
that'd be bad.
So yeah, now we're driving through the South Dakota.
Going back towards Wyoming. We're headed towards Casper, Wyoming. And they have a Planet Fitness there. So shower up, get a
See how it
workout in,
goes, yeah.
get some work done.
South Dakota, what do you think of what you've seen so far?
South Dakota is very pretty. There's a lot of trees, there's hills, there's like mountain, like not mountains like Colorado, but there's mountains here. It's the best word to describe it is pretty. It's very pretty.
You said it was like family friendly too.
A lot of family stuff to do out here. There's a bunch of national monuments that we didn't get to see.
We decided not to make the drive out to Badlands.
Yeah. Or Wind Cave.
Yeah, but I think we can hit those another time. It's starting to get really cold though. Yeah, we definitely want to get as much of our trip out of the way as we can.
Especially in the north.
Yeah.
Driving through South Dakota, there's a lot of downed trees and some charred areas, which apparently wildfires are a huge thing out here. Today was very high danger.
Danger meter.
Danger meter was very high.
But seeing all the trees burnt down and cut down and stuff is sad.
Yeah.
They had a patch of baby trees they're planting.
Yeah.
Hey guys, taking you to the back of the van for the rest of this one. I got my yogurt here. And I just wanted to catch you up to speed on the rest of what we've been up to. We're still in Casper, Wyoming currently. It is Tuesday, September 10th. And Casper's been a nice area. Funny enough, when we left Mount Rushmore, the lady at the gift shop had told us, like, hey, just so you're aware, not too many people realize that once you start driving through Wyoming, there really isn't much there until you get to where you're going. So if you see a gas station, make sure you pump. Even if you don't think you need it, you probably should. Different things like that. And yeah, we're gonna finish the rest of our trip this evening. I have a Zoom call going on tonight that I need to be stable for. So we've just been working out of a McDonald's. This is literally like the nicest McDonald's I've ever been to. And funny enough, yesterday we were working out of the same McDonald's and there was a gentleman that came up to us and he's like, oh, you guys have a nice office setting going on up here. He was like, do you guys work with McDonald's? And we're like, oh no, like we're actually just traveling. That's our camper van out there. We're actually from Florida. He's like, wow, that's so cool. And I was like, yeah. So he's like, so you can do your work from the road? And I'm like, yeah, we're in real estate. My husband does commercial wholesaling and he's working on judgments and things like that. I focus on raising capital for people and helping them with hard money loans. And he's like, no way, that's so interesting. My wife and I have a couple of rental properties out here. We've always wanted to scale into other markets. All their rentals are local here to Casper. And he was like, we definitely are interested in getting into self-storage units as well. That was a really cool connection. We exchanged contact information. And yeah, that's the cool thing about being on the road. Like, you never know who you're going to meet. We actually ran into some people, a couple that were from Orlando. Ray had noticed their license plate and I was like, I'm going to go talk to them. Because what are the chances, like another couple in a van, their van was like a caravan type of thing. But yeah, I just went to go talk to them. They're wild. They're a super cool couple. They've been traveling since 2022 on and off whenever I guess circumstances will permit. I didn't really ask too much details because I knew they were in the middle of trying to get on with their journey, but essentially they had 2 weeks to really see what they want to see. Their goal is to hit Yellowstone and they were going to Jackson Hole, and then she really wanted to hit like Joshua Tree and Yosemite and stuff. So, but they had to do their entire trip in 2 weeks. So I don't know if it was work circumstances or what, but when we talked to them yesterday, they had literally just left Orlando like maybe 17 hours, 18 hours before that or something like that. And just straight shot made it out here. I could not believe it. I was like, wow. So we followed each other on Instagram. That was another cool connection. But yeah, so that's been the journey so far and it's been really cool. And we're looking forward to what the rest has in store. I'm going to go eat my yogurt.